最近手掛けたリミックスをバックにダンサブルなジャンプのビートを語った。
The song Jump is 128 beats a minute, and that ain't coincidence. It's because that's the perfect dance beat. If you go to any club today, it's 128 beats a minute. It's not magic. That was my contribution to the song. I would test it physically. The hips don't lie. I get up and dance, I go, too slow. A couple beats back. Now, that's perfect, girl-friendly dance beat. Okay? And when I say girl-friendly, yes, you can dance in many different ways. But the way you dance to Van Halen music, you should be able to hold your glass of beer or champagne, and you should be able to move right up to the moment before it spills. If it spills, too fast. That's 128 beats a minute. If you listen to that B part, it's about, here I am with standing with my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. And I start to make that face. See, I can tell you that that's a serious lyric. But you sing it a bit happier, and now you have the balance. Let me ask you, what is art? It's very simple. Here's your answer. Because you could stop the room cold. I could ask you all right now, what is art? And though you make your living doing it, you probably can't answer me right away. Art is something that compels you to think over and over and over again. If you go, I get it, forget it, yeah, that's decoration. There's pretty music, there's happy, there's ha-ha. But a song like Jump has both sides to it. It's both happy and sad. It's bitter and sweet. Like the best food, you don't know. And it goes back and forth, sweet and sour. You know, it's a lonely song in that B part, but it sounds kind of happy and like you're going to transcend it. And that speaks to everybody. I don't care what your shoes and haircut are like. It goes beyond music. How are you going to compete with that? That's, super international. Our neighborhood is big, but, at the height of his career, Mike was huger. And we lost all of the awards. I was at the award show. And I got a phone call. I was in the Van Halen audience down at 2525 Sunset Boulevard. I remember it vividly. And somebody comes in and says, Michael Jackson's on the phone. I said, certainly, put him through. I had met him many times, And you get in and he said it just like this. Dave, when you didn't win any awards last night, I was simply furious. And I said to him, Mike, I was pretty fucking furious too. And he laughed, and we laughed, and laughed, and you hear us still laughing.
Might as well jump. Might as well jump.
ジャンプのヒットにより世界中にその名を轟かせたバンヘイレン。この曲はジャンルを超え多くの人々に聞き継がれる曲となった。
お力添えてだけやり方でございます。私にできることがあれば遠慮のおもしつけください、ください、ください、ください、さいさい、ください。私は David Roth. Van Halen brothers are much closer to Ridgemont High. I don't know if you're familiar with that Sean Penn movie. And, the van pulls up and the fellas have the hair, the long hair, and it's kind of this and so forth. The Van Halens were all Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple. I didn't want to hear, the only thing white I wanted to hear was the drummer and Sly and the Family Stone. And it was a perfect balance, okay? So the Van Halens, they were playing great music, of course. Eddie is incendiary, shigeki, all right? Off the map, shinjarare, it's just wow. But nobody could dance to their stuff. So it becomes an exhibition, like going and looking at a statue in a museum. No, you got to get some smooth and some groove, baby. You got to get like this. And I said to them, when you play guitar, you do like this, but you ain't gonna get any girls like that. You got to get kind of smooth. And this is how I told them. I have a PA system, and I will personally test every song. I go, wait a minute, what's that Aerosmith tune? Oh, you can play this one 3 times a night. Hey, what about this one? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna be going home alone. You play that one for money. No. Okay, and then we're going to play this song, and we're going to do some James Brown, and we pick the ZZ Top. Most of that stuff you can't dance to, but wait. You can dance to that one. And we've got a whole list of tunes like that. We're 200 songs long, okay? the key to the song jump is the keyboard. Keyboards bring so much life to an instrument. What most people don't know is that all those famous Chuck Berry songs, you think that's quintessential rock and roll, was not written on the guitar. Surprise, Rocky. Really, it was written on a keyboard by a gentleman who played in his band throughout the entire career. And that's why every Chuck Berry song has a little dynamic flavor that's a little bit different. The guitar came second. It was written on the keyboards. So the changes are more sophisticated. And again, you have sweet and sour, happy and sad. We as human beings are never just happy or just sad. We're both. It's only in comic books that you will see one character who's only happy and only sad, and we call that one speed. We know actors who do that. We know musicians, for example, who do that. And in Van Halen, we were trained to embrace both. You know, the sweet and the sour. We have more hits than Tony Soprano. And the idea of singing it over a period of time, count me lucky, wow. Can you imagine if you were the person who wrote Happy Birthday? Would you ever get tired of singing that? No. The song has a vitality to it that's not mechanical. And singing it over a long period of time is really not a concern.